stitched to my name. Never cared about wanting, never cared about blame. Walked through enough heat to burn the fear clean out of me. Every road I touch turns rough, but I can move and free. I seen many folk quit when the stakes got tight. Me, I stayed locked and ready for the next hard fight. There's a line you cross once, then you can't turn back. I crossed a young kid pushing down a long dog track. Death don't scare cowboys like me. I've been close enough times to call it company. If it comes my way, let it find me standing tall. I ain't running, I ain't hiding, I'll answer the call. I made peace with danger, cause danger makes space for me. Did things I won't brag on, but they set my spirit free. I don't look for trouble, but I don't move aside. If a man still strong, I meet him with the same hard pride. I live with choices that will break a soft spine. I never ask for mercy, never look for a sign. Some nights here heavy, but I still stay sharp. I'm the kind that keeps going even when the world turns dark. Death don't scare cowboys like me. I've been close enough times to call it company. If it comes my way, let it find me standing tall. I ain't running, I ain't hiding, I'll answer the call. I don't chase glory, don't chase a hero's name. I chase a steady breath after losing every game. Saw men sell out quick just to dodge a little pain. I chose a harder road, kept walking through the strain. My hands held anger, my hands held truth. Both shaped me tougher than I was in my youth. I'm built from moments no sane man wants, and I carry them quiet like old men pay wants. Death don't scare cowboys like me. I've been close enough times to call it company. If it comes my way, let it find me standing tall. I ain't running, I ain't hiding, I'll answer the call. If tomorrow falls short, I won't lose my breath. I've been walking with danger, learning not to fear death. I fought for my ground when the world tried to take. I learned how to rise every time something break. I don't bow to pressure, don't fold under weight. I live with decisions that shake my fate. If the end shows up, it'll see no shame. Just a worn out outlaw who stayed true to his name. Death don't scare cowboys like me. I've been close enough times to call it company. If it comes my way, let it find me standing tall. I ain't running, I ain't hiding, I'll answer the call. I don't fear the silence, I don't fear the cost. I only fear quitting after every fight I lost. If the road ends soon, let it end on my terms, with my soul still burning from every lesson learned. Death don't scare cowboys like me. I've stood too close too long to bow to plead. If it steps in front, I'll meet it like an equal. My side, my wall, know the scene is street. I ain't running, I ain't hiding, I'll answer the call. I don't fear the silence, I don't fear the cost. I only fear quitting after every fight I lost. If the road ends soon, let it end on my terms, with my soul still burning from every lesson learned. Death don't scare cowboys like me. I've stood too close too long to bow to plead. If it steps in front, I'll meet it like a leak.
Crackling fire glowing in the midnight air. Stars hanging low like they're listening there. Boots in the dirt, stories in our hands. Life feels simple when you're close to the land. Let the world keep spinning, let the phone stay dark. Tonight is just a smoke, the sky and sparks. Campfire nights and guitar strings, singing about love and forgotten things. Whiskey warmth in the soft moonlight, turn a quiet moment into something bright. Yeah, peace feels real and the world feels right, with campfire nights and guitar strings. soft look. Some play a rhythm, some hum along, but everybody's heart finds a place in the song. Out here the troubles fade like smoke in the breeze, and memories settle down easy as leaves. Campfire nights and guitar strings, singing about love and forgotten things. Whiskey warmth in the soft moonlight, turn a quiet moment into something bright. Yeah, peace feels real and the world feels right with campfire nights and guitar strings tonight. Bang bang and guitar strings tonight. Bang bang and guitar strings tonight. Bang bang and guitar strings. Guitar strings. Beat on the wood, rhythm in the flame. Back road stories in a homegrown frame. Ain't no spotlight, ain't no stage, just a firelight glow when the soul uncaged. When the night runs deep and the sky stands still, that's when the heart speaks louder than the will. Campfire nights and guitar strings, where every broken heart gets time to heal. Let the sparks rise up, let tomorrow wait. Tonight we're living at a slower pace. Yeah, peace feels real and the world feels right with campfire nights and guitar strings tonight. Came from a town where the lights burn low, hand-me-down dreams and a long dirt road. People said a boy like me should stay, but I packed my grit and I rode away. Every setback carved a scar in me, but scars make steel when you let them breathe. I rise from the dust, boots heavy with pain, turn every hard time into fuel for the flame. When the world says quit, I just tighten my gloves, cause the dirt don't break what the fire builds up. Yeah, I rise from the dust, ain't no giving up. Got a hip-hop heartbeat, a country chest, got a southern soul that won't settle for less. Outlaw hustle running through my veins, rock and roll thunder in my ribcage. Low times hit like a 12-pound punch, but I swing back twice with a louder crunch. Yeah, I rise from the dust, boots heavy with pain, turn every hard time into fuel for the flame. When the world says quit, I just tighten my gloves, cause the dirt don't break what the fire builds up. Yeah, I rise from the dust, ain't no giving up. Yeah, I came from the bottom, from the grit and the gravel, walked through hell just to watch it unravel. Every note that they threw only sharpened my aim. Now I'm shooting for the sky with a rider's flame. Ain't luck, it's the grind, sun up to sundown. If you look for me now, I'm the storm in the sound. If you look for me now, I'm the storm in the sound. Yeah, I rise from the dust, fist ready to fight, made my own path through the hardest nights. If the world turns cold, I'll heat it with trust, cause legends are born when they rise from the dust. You no matter the way, ain't no breaking us. We rise from the dust. tires hum low on the cracked black road. Locals whisper about the ones long gone, riders who died but still ride on. Headlights flicker like a warning sign, sun breeze out in the power lines. If you hear engines when there ain't none running, you best turn back cause the dark is coming. Ghost riders of Highway 21, burning through the night like a smoking gun. Leather and steel in the pale moonlight, here then gone like a flash of white. If you see them riding, boy, you better run. Ghost riders of Highway 21. Tales say they roam where the storms roll through, chrome bones rattling in a midnight hue. No face beneath the shadow brim, just hollow eyes on a road grown dim. Some say vengeance, some say fate, but none who chase ever get home late. When the thunder cracks and the wind goes numb, you can hear them whisper, kid, don't come. Ghost riders of Highway 21, burning through the night like a smoking gun. Leather and steel in the pale moonlight, here then gone like a flash of white. If you see them riding, boy, you better run. Ghost riders of Highway 21. Some nights I swear they call my name, like they knew my sins, like they knew my shame. I hit the gas till the fear broke free, cause the dead don't stop once they circle thee. Ghost riders of Highway 21, echo through the dark when the day is done. Engines howl like a funeral drum, if you hear them coming you don't outrun. Ghost riders still riding on and on down Highway 21. Met her by the canyon where the red dust blows. Sunset fire dancing in her eyes like gold. Boots on the ground but her heart ran free. A wild little storm blowing straight at me. She don't follow rules, she don't fall in line, but she stole my breath like a midnight crime. It's a wild west love, untamed and true, like a runaway horse in the open blue. She's a wildfire kiss, I'm the gasoline. Two rough hearts riding where the desert leans. Yeah, trouble to wander, I can't get enough. This outlaw story of our wild west love. She laughs like thunder when the sky turns red, dreams of freedom by a riverbed. I'm trying to hold on, but she moves like wind. Every touch feels like danger, I fall back in. She ain't to settle down, why pick a tie? But she's the kind of crazy that feels just right. It's a wild west love, untamed and true, like a runaway horse in the open blue. She's a wildfire kiss, I'm the gasoline. Two rough hearts riding where the desert lanes. Yeah, trouble to wander, I can't get enough. This outlaw story of our wild west love. Some say love should be calm and slow, but I'd rather ride where the wild winds blow. Wayne. It's a wild west love, fierce and bold. Gun smoke, passion in a world so cold. She's the whirlwind queen of the midnight dust, and I'm a rider running on faith and trust. Yeah, win or lose, I'll keep saddling up for this wild west love. I can't give up. Like a wildfire sky, boots on concrete, but the cowboy won't die. Got a buckle from the past, shine wanting old, but the neon makes it gleam like it's dipped in gold. Bull riding dreams in a barroom haze, country songs echo through the downtown maze. I ain't the open plains, but I still ride proud. I'm a lone star burning through a city crowd. Neon rodeo nights, where the wild hearts glow in electric lights. Spurs still rattle, but the vibe feels right. Riding through the city like a stallion's flight. Yeah, we buckle up tight under neon rodeo nights. Whiskey pour smooth as a DJ spins, trap beats dancing with the mandolin. A girl in fringe moves like a wildfire wind. She's a city-born storm with a country grin. Yeah, street signs shimmer like a desert heat, but my heart gallops hard to a banjo beat. Old school roots with a new world shine. It's rodeo rhythms where our worlds align. Neon rodeo nights, where the wild hearts glow in electric lights. Spurs still rattle, but the vibe feels right. Ride through the city like a stallion's flight. Yeah, we buckle up tight under neon rodeo nights. Yeah. Boots on the pavement, cowboy in the matrix. Two-step swagger with the sand ring bass hits. Rodeo dreams on a city-made playlist. Country boy soul, but the nightlife shapes it. Ain't about you from, but where you roam. I find new prairies in the downtown chrome, and every hot night feels just like home under neon lights where the wild ones roam. Neon rodeo nights, where the lost and the bold collide in lights. Hold me close when the moon burns bright. Spin me around like a rodeo fight. Yeah, we're living this life under neon rodeo nights. Creeping over red clay road, dust on my boots and a heavy soul. Radio humming that old skinny line. Got a long stretch of freedom and a little bit of time. Wind in my hair past the county line sign. Every mile I'm leaving one more worry behind. Riding down the southern highway, got the sky as my roof, Lord, I'm on my way. Pick up growling like a rebel drum, heart beating to the rhythm of where I'm from. Ain't no better feeling than today, riding down the southern highway. tee, dreams in the glove box seat. Boot prints tap into a hip-hop beat. Moonshine nights and neon in the rear view. Life gets clearer when it's just me and the truth. Let the back rows talk, let the past unwind. I'm chasing down tomorrow 1 mile at a time. Riding down the southern highway. Got the sky as my roof, Lord, I'm on my way. Pickup growling like a rebel drum, heart beating to the rhythm of where I'm from. Ain't no better feeling than today, riding down the southern highway. Maybe I'm running, maybe I'm found, maybe this blacktop is holy ground. Either way, I'll keep rolling through, 'cause freedom feels like the wind when it's pulling you. Riding down the southern highway. Got the sky as my roof, Lord, I'm on my way. Stories in the dust, fire in my veins, a wild heart cowboy with gas in the tank. Yeah, life hits different when you break away. Riding down the southern highway. There's a faded diner sitting by the railroad track. Same old neon sign that always flickers back. Miss Linda's pouring coffee like she's done for years. Knows everybody's secrets, every laugh and tear. In a place where the roads are dusty and thin, every stranger's just a friend you ain't met yet again. Small town stories carved in the night. Fireflies glowing like street corner lights. Every cracked sidewalk's got something to say. Every broken heart still finds its way. Yeah, this little map dot holds big memories. These are small town stories, forever in me. There's a bar on Main Street where the young ones drink, playing outlaw chords with a hip-hop beat. The old folks shake their heads but tap their feet, 'cause truth is truth no matter the melody. Rumors ride fast like the wind through the pines, but loyalty here stands the test of time. Small town stories carved in the night. Fireflies glowing like street corner lights. Every cracked sidewalk's got something to say. Every broken heart still finds its way. Yeah, this little map dot holds big memories. These are small town stories, forever in me. And I may leave, but I won't forget the first love kiss by the county fair steps. Some roads wander, some roads bend, but the ones back home always feel like friends. Small town stories written in stars, turning old dirt roads into memoirs. Maybe I'll roam, but I won't break free. These small town stories still carry me. Yeah, this tiny town shaped who I came to be. All my small town stories, forever in me.
on a gay rifle hanging on my arm. Got dust on my jacket, fire in my chest. Some things you fight for, you don't second guess. They're coming down the road with the city law grin, talking about money, buying my kin. But this land, my blood carved into my spine. Ain't no man crossing my barbed wire line. Boots on the barbed wire line, standing where my father stood in his time. Wind may cut and the world may grind, but ain't nobody taking what's rightfully mine. I'll hold this ground till the stars resign. Boots planted firm on the barbed wire line. Raised me tough with a Bible and grit. Said some protect the roots of the tree won't fit. Got sweat in the soil from 100 years, and the ghosts of my kin whisper in my ears. They can flash contracts, they can flash gold, but some things can't ever be bought or sold. This land's my story, every scar, every sign. I'll fight for it all till the day I die. Till the day I die. Boots on the barbed wire line, standing where my father stood in his time. Wind may cut and the world may grind, but ain't nobody taking what's rightfully mine. I'll hold this ground till the stars resign. Boots planted firm on the barbed wire line. Yeah, they say the world's changing, but I ain't moving. Got the dust, got the backbone, country proving. City boys talk like they run this land, but they ain't never bled work through their hands. I'm the last line standing, the old way breathing. Boot prints deep where the soul keeps speaking. Cross that wide, boy, you better be sure, cause my roots run deep and my will runs pure. Boots on the barbed wire line, holding strong while the big world climbs. You could take my sleep, but not my pride. You find me here till the river runs dry. When the angels call, I'll still be fighting time. Boots and soul on the barbed wire line. For cages or control, even algorithms can't tame a restless soul. Still horses in a digital world, kicking up sparks like the old days dirt. Riding fast through the noise and cold, old cowboy spirit in a brand new road. Yeah, we're wired but wild, flags still unfurled. Still horses in a digital world. Leather jacket with a chipset frame, Bluetooth humming like a ghostly flame. Scrolling through life like a timeline game, but the wild out west still calls my name. They say the frontier's dead, I say hell no. It moved from the plains to the fiber optic glow. We used to fight battles where the cold wind blows. Just traded revolvers for a net flank flow. Riding through the matrix with the dust in my veins, uploading my trauma, downloading the pain. Got a steel horse engine sing to the brain, and a rebel coded spirit they can never contain. I'm a glitch in the system, outlaw online, country boy swagger with a barcode spine, but I'll never trade the freedom that I call mine. Digital world, same old cowboy grind. Still horses in a digital world, kicking up sparks like the old days dirt. Riding fast through the noise and cold, old cowboy spirit in a brand new road. Yeah, we're wired but wild.
dust on a gauge rifle hanging on my arm. Got dust on my jacket, fire in my chest. Some things you fight for, you don't second guess. They're coming down the road with the city law grant, talking about money and buying my kin, but this land's my blood carved into my spine. Ain't no man crossing my barbed wire line. Boots on the barbed wire line, standing where my father stood in his time. Wind may cut and the world may grind, but ain't nobody taking what's rightfully mine. I'll hold this ground till the stars resign. Boots planted firm on the barbed wire line. Yeah. Mama raised me tough with a Bible and grit. Said son, protect the roots or the tree won't fit. Got sweat in the soil from 100 years, and the ghosts of my kin whisper in my ears. They can flash contracts, they can flash gold, but some things can't never be bought or sold. This land's my story, every scar, every sign. I'll fight for it all till the day I die. Boots on the barbed wire line, standing where my father stood in his time. Wind may cut and the world may grind, but ain't nobody taking what's rightfully mine. I'll hold this ground till the stars resign. Boots planted firm on a barbed wire line. They say the world's changing, but I ain't moving. Got the dust, got the backbone, country proving. City boys talk like they run this land, but they ain't never bled word through their hands. I'm the last line standing, the old way breathing. Boot prints deep where the soil keeps speaking. Cross that wire, boy, you better be sure, cause my roots run deep and my will runs pure. Boots on the barbed wire line, holding strong while the big world climbs. You can take my sleep, but not my pride. You'll find me here till the river runs dry. When the angels call, I'll still be fighting time. Boots and soul on a barbed wire line. On a July night, flames rose up, painting gold on the pines. He said, boy, this world will test your pride, but a strong heart's forged where the sparks collide. I grew up watching embers talk to the sky, learning truth from the smoke, drifting high. Every crackling log sang a lullaby of how a man stands tall when the storms arrive. I was raised by firelight, by the glow of stories in the rural night. Learned to fight, learn wrong from right, with the flames teaching me how to hold on tight. Yeah, the world gets cold, but my soul burns bright, cause I was raised by firelight. By firelight. Mama whispered hopes in the embers glow, said son, keep kindness everywhere you go. But daddy carved grit in my shadows line, never back down from protecting what's mine. Those nights shaped the man I became, built on sweat, old scars, and a family name. When life grew heavy, I found my flame in the memory of that fire that never changed. Yeah. I was raised by firelight, by the glow of stories in the rural night. Learn to fight, learn wrong from right, with the flames teaching me how to hold on tight. Yeah, the world gets cold, but my soul burns bright, cause I was raised by fire.
lessons in every flicker of it lit. Learn to stand tough, learn to commit. Learn that a broken heart ain't the end of it. Those nights, talk truth, nobody can fake. How to bend, not break, how to give, not take. Still hear the flames when the world shakes. A voice saying, son, you'll be okay. I was raised by firelight, with a guiding flame in the darkest nights. If I lose my way or the road ain't right, I remember the warmth of that ancient sight. Yeah, I walk this world with an endless fire, because I was raised by firelight.
Yeah, dust on my boots, thunder in my chest, but my halo been cracked for years. Riding out of Badlands with a storm behind my name. I ain't holy, but I'm trying. Wash my sins in desert rain. Mama said I had an angel watching over me at night, but he must have broke his halo in another barroom fight. People say I'm trouble, but they don't know what I've survived. Every scar I'm carrying is proof I'm still alive. I'm a cowboy with a broken halo, lost between a right and wrong I chase though. I ain't perfect, but I'm holding on slow, trying to find a good path somewhere this road goes. If I fall, Lord, let me rise like the dawn glow. I'm a cowboy with a broken halo. Got a past like wildfire, burns everything it sees, and a heart like an outlaw, beats only when it's free. But I'm dreaming of redemption in a world that won't forgive. Ain't an angel, ain't a devil, just a man who wants to live. I've been running from my shadows, but they follow like a curse, trying to turn a crooked story into something less than words. I'm a cowboy with a broken halo, lost between the right and wrong I chase though. I ain't perfect, but I'm holding on slow, trying to find a good path somewhere this road goes. If I fall, Lord, let me rise like the dawn glow. I'm a cowboy with a broken halo. Yeah, I've been riding through the valley of the bones, trying to fix a heart that's made of dust and stones. Got angels on my left side saying, boy, come home. Demons on the right say you're better off alone, but I keep moving, bruised but breathing, lost but fighting, fall but leaving. Every old wound's just another season, trying to make peace with the life I'm leading. I'm a cowboy with a broken halo, trying to stitch it back with faith and payload. Ride the night until the wild winds say so. Maybe I'll shine again, even with this broken halo. boots on the concrete, but I ride alone. Steel holes rumbling with a V8 growl. City lights flashing, but I'm country proud. I ain't old school, I ain't brand new, just a mix of the wild and the red, white, blue. I'm a modern day cowboy with a six-string soul and a heart full of noise. Beats in my saddlebag, dust on my jeans, living in a world caught in between. Yeah, times keep changing, but I still stay true. I'm a modern day cowboy, riding through. Spotify spinning with a hip-hop drum while a steel guitar hums where I'm from. TikTok girls dancing on a neon street, but I'm chasing sunsets where the wild runs free. Half outlaw spirit, half back road dream, walking through the future with a rugged old lean. I'm a modern day cowboy with a six-string soul and a heart full of noise. Beats in my saddlebag, dust on my jeans, living in a world caught in between. Yeah, times keep changing, but I still stay true. I'm a modern day cowboy, riding through. Don't need no saloon, I got a rooftop bar, but I still raise hell underneath the stars. Call me old-fashioned in a digital town. I'll tip my hat and still hold my ground. I'm a modern-day cowboy with a restless road and a rebel's voice. High-tech world, but an outlaw flame. You can change the times, but I stay the same. Yeah, dust and neon, I'll always push through. I'm a modern day cowboy, and I'm riding true. Off the highway the cotton grows, same old mailbox, same gravel road. Years roll by like a runaway train, but the porch lights glowing like it never changed. I left with fire burning in my chest, now I'm back to see what's left. Back to the town I left behind, where the through the pines. Every street's a memory, every face a sign of who I was before the climb. Yeah, sometimes you gotta lose yourself to find the town you left behind. Passed by the diner where my dreams first sparked, windows fogged up from lovers in the dark. Saw my old friend sitting on the hood of a Ford, laughing about nothing like the days before. Funny how the small things hit the hardest, when the years you ran come back the farthest. Back to the town I left behind, where the past still whispers through the pines. Every street's a memory, every face a sign of who I was before the climb. Yeah, sometimes you gotta lose yourself to find. Yeah, the town you left behind. Yeah, I chased big lights, neon nights, lost myself in the city fights. But home's that place you don't outgrow. It's a heartbeat rhythm only you can know. Now the wind feels warm and the road feels right. Guess the roots you plant stay in your sight. to the town I left behind, where the truth hits deeper than the grind. I may roam far, but I can't deny this little map dot still my sky. Yeah, after all this time I finally find I still belong to the town I left behind.
Kicks up where the blacktop ends, a quiet road with no need for friends. Boots worn down like the stories I hide. Whiskey in the glove box, paint by my side. Ain't no house, ain't no place called mine, just a shadow moving across the county line. I'm a lone wolf on the county line, howling at the moon where the stars don't shine. Heart too wild and a soul untamed, a man with a past that won't stay in his grave. Lone wolf, run where the fence is in, living life with no need to pretend. Yeah. Look, radio buzzing with a broken tune, night creeping slow neath the blood red moon. Got scars I earned and some I stole, names I forgotten, debts I still owe. But the road don't judge, it just lets me roam. A drifter's curse and the drifters. I'm a lone wolf on the county line, howling at the moon where the stars don't shine. Heart too wild and a soul untamed, a man with a past that won't stay in his grave. Lone wolf, run where the fence is in, living life with no need to pretend. If you ever hear a motor in the dead of night, a footsteps echo where there ain't no light, that's just me keeping out of sight, running from the world that never felt right. I'm a lone wolf on the county line, born for the dark cause I ain't the sunshine. Maybe one day I'll hang this life up high, but tonight I ride, just me and the sky.
Couldn't do the midnight rain, trying to outrun memories that still know my name. Your shadow sitting in the passenger seat, but it fades every time I hit the back road beat. I told myself I'd mend with time, but these country miles just rewind. Heartbreak on the back road, gravel kicks up stories we ain't told. I'm driving through the pieces of what we were. Every turn reminds me of losing her. Yeah, love hits harder when the night runs cold. Oh, heartbreak on the back road. Radio's playing our forgotten song. I turn it down, but the pain stays strong. Moonlight paints you in the rear view glass, a ghost on a highway I can't drive past. Try to leave you far behind, but every lost road feels like mine. Heartbreak on the back road, where the gravel kicks up stories we ain't told. I'm driving through the pieces of what we were. Every turn reminds me of losing her. Yeah, love hits harder when the running low on luck. You took the sunrise when you walked away. Left me chasing shadows in a world so gray. Now the road keeps humming that lonely tune while I ride with a heart that broke too soon. Yeah, heartbreak on a back road, dust in the air where the memories go. I'm holding on to nothing but the echoes live, trying to fill the spaces where your loved ones slip. Yeah, nights get colder when you're driving alone. Oh, heartbreak on a back road, still trying to make it home. Heartbreak on a back road. Back road. There's a whiskey wind blowing through the pines tonight, carrying all the ghosts of the wrongs and rights. Got a flask in my pocket and a fire in my chest, chasing rebel dreams I never could rest. Every mile I walk feels like fate on the line, but I keep moving on with that burning shine. Whiskey wind and rebel dream, fueling my heart like kerosene. I'll ride the night where the wild runs free, a little bit of lost and a little bit of me, yeah. Trouble may follow where the moonlight gleams, but I keep chasing whiskey wind and rebel dreams. Covered in dust from a long, hard road. Stories in the scars only my soul knows. Got nothing to prove but something to find. A truth hiding somewhere in the back of my mind. Maybe I was born with a runaway heart, but every outlaw path is a brand new start. Whiskey, wind, and rebel dream, fueling my heart like kerosene. I ride the night where the wild runs free, a little bit of lost and a little bit of me, yeah. Trouble may follow where the moonlight gleams, but I keep chasing whiskey, wind, and rebel dreams. Yeah, I'm rolling with the shadows where the night gets deep. Got a promise to myself I ain't breaking the key. Wind talking loud like it knows my name. Whiskey burning warm like a runaway flame. I'm the spark in the dark, the grit and the gleam, living fast on the edge of a rebel dream. Whiskey, wind, and rebel dreams carry me farther than it ever seems. If the road turns rough or the daylight fades, I'll still chase the fire that the good Lord made, yeah. I'm built for the night and the in-between, just riding on whiskey, wind, and rebel dreams. Whiskey, wind, and rebel dreams. I walk the line between wrong and right, leather jacket faded by 1,000 nights. People see the scars and the steel I hold, but they never see the part of me that's soften though. Mama always told me, son, the world hits hard, so I built my armor out of broken parts. But even a man who's wandered too far still carries love like a midnight star. Outlaw heart, gentle soul, rough around the edges but I'm made to go. World sees danger in the boots I hold, but I'm just trying to find a place to call home. Yeah, I'm wild, but I'm good down in my bones. Outlaw heart, gentle soul, yeah. I've been chased by trouble, kissed by sin, lost good people I won't see again. But I'd give my last dollar, last breath, last fight to keep someone else for my kind of night. Call me outlaw, call me hard to trust, but I'll stand for the weak when the world turns rough. I ain't perfect, but I never fold. My word is steel and my heart is gold. Outlaw heart, outlaw heart, gentle soul, rough around the edges, but I'm made to go. World sees danger in the boots I hold, but I'm just trying to find a place to call home. Yeah, I'm wild, but I'm good down in my bones. Outlaw heart, gentle soul. Yeah, they see the outlaw rider, not the man inside, not the kid who learned early how to swallow pride. I ain't running from the law, just running from the lies, trying to find the truth where the hurt ain't tied. If love had a map, I follow the signs. If peace had a song, I rewrite the lines. I ain't a saint, but I damn sure try. A gentle soul with the wild man's life. Outlaw heart, gentle soul, broken on the surface, pure down below. If this world's cold, let the campfire glow. I warm the ones who lost their road. I ain't perfect, but I hope you know I'm an outlaw heart with a gentle soul. Old pickup sitting in the yard, paint flaking off like scars. Radio still hums a tune from nights we chased the stars. Boots muddy from the stones we walk, hearts patched up from the words we talk. Love ain't perfect, but it's strong as steel, worn down the edges, but the core is real. And every crack just shows where the light came through. Every bruise on me led me straight to you. We're rust and roses, baby, tough yet tender, weathered by the years, but built to remember. Blooming in the places where the pain once lived, finding something holy in the scars we give. Rust and roses, yeah, it's who we are. Beautiful and broken, but stronger by far. You wear your heart break like a denim jacket, stitched and torn, but you still rock it. I got my past in a box somewhere, but you pulled me close, breathe life in the air. Two old souls with a spark inside, blowing through the cracks that we used to hide. You said love ain't clean, it's a rugged ride, but damn if it don't shine when we're side by side. We're us and roses, baby, tough yet tender, weathered by the years, but built to remember. Blooming in the places where the pain once lived, finding something holy in the scars we give. Rust and roses, yeah, it's who we are. Beautiful and broken, but stronger by far. Maybe we ain't polished, maybe we ain't new, but I choose these cracks if they lead to you. Every flaw, every fight, every tear we shed, just watered the ground where our love grew instead. Rust and roses, standing in the sun, two rough hearts beating steady as one. Blooming in the places that the world forgot, proving even damaged things can give a lot. Rust and roses, baby, that's our wild